Hi, we're Doug and Mary. We've been exploring the back roads of Canada and Alaska, camping in our converted Toyota Sienna van.
Last time we made it as far as Dead Horse, Alaska, and as far north as we could drive. Dead Horse is a company town with oil wells, processing equipment, and contractors' equipment all over town, seemingly at random.
Further travel is on private roads owned by the oil companies. That's only allowed with a reservation, a background check, and with a guided tour. So that's what we're doing. Prudhoe Bay, and there's some. Is that a barge or a ship out there? I can see it smoking. Yeah.
You know, it's funny to really funny sensation, don't you? With the circle, and then the skyline, and that feels weird. It feels like you are at the top.
Over there is the current port. Right? This is the old port. Yeah. End of the line. Arctic Ocean, Beaufort Sea. This is a man-made pier that came out here. It was made back in the 40s or 50s, something like that. And it's pretty much abandoned now. They don't use it for anything other than have tourists come out and walk out on it. not a
fox.
That's a fox.
Now we can see him. Hello.
Picture.
Crap. Here he
Coming
comes.
back.
He comes back. Oh, he's going to be too far away.
Boy, he's bushy. Well, now we know it's a boy.
Muskox. We didn't catch them on the camera, but we watched 19 muskox, including several babies, through binoculars. Galbraith Lake and Galbraith Camp. This lake is a remnant of a huge glacial lake that filled the valley. Haugen River Bridge number 2 should be at 270. It doesn't say there are any outhouses. It says a large cement boat launch, large parking area. That is just spectacular. Yeah, the photos just don't do it justice.
The return trip through the Brooks Range was completely different than the way up. With beautiful weather and clear views, we saw mountains and valleys that were completely obstructed on the way north. Is it a relay? Must be a relay, but how the hell is it powered?
How to get up there?
I don't know.
Just like they're just.
It almost looks like they were just made.
Yeah.
There's no rounded edges on them everywhere. Some mountains are kind of round. These are kind of jagged, and every inch of it is rough and sharp. Like the one next to the tower. You know.
And And it looks like there's buildings up there, but you know they're probably rock.
Rocks. Yeah. That is a cool valley, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's hard to describe. It's just so majestic.
There's one a little ways ahead that says unused airport question mark.
Area, favorite stop for small tour vans. Good photo op. This turnout makes a great informal campsite for one or two small RVs, but it is a poor choice for big rigs because of the small turnaround space. Haugen Pass.
We're at the south end of Haugen Pass, just came down it. And this is going to be our camp spot for the night. This is apparently an unused runway, probably from back when they were building the pipeline. I don't think it's seen any use in a long, long time. And that is Table Mountain. I'm not sure what the other one is. The next morning we were listening to this guy cheeping away, and then this guy drove up, blasting his horn, telling us we were camped on his effing runway. Well, it sure didn't look like this runway had seen much use in the last couple of decades. We were parked at least 50 yards away anyway, but we told him okay, packed up, and moved on.
After the runway incident, the weather started to get rainy again, occasionally downpouring and making the road treacherous in spots.
up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
There's a lot of these things in the highway. This is actually a small one. Sometimes they put the cones inside so you know how deep they are, but then the cones disappear. There was one yesterday that was probably 10 or 15 feet deep and bigger around than a 55-gallon drum. Sometimes these are just everywhere.
Speak my mind. Oh,
We started seeing a lot of holes in the road caused by the rain. This one was really deep, but at least it was marked. Some had cones around them, but many had nothing, and some had branches that people stuck inside as a warning to other drivers.
baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight.
The Yukon River Bridge is the second longest in Alaska and the only crossing of the Yukon River, and an amazing work of engineering.
Give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
This is our phenomenal top of the mountain gravel pit campsite for the day. We just walked up to that little hill there, which is the top of the gravel pit, and the view is just amazing. 360 degrees all the way around. Beautiful clouds, beautiful view. You can see at least 50 miles in every direction.
We spent a couple of days and nights at Fairbanks, where we cleaned up, stocked up, found the perfect place to stealth camp at the Large Animal Research Station, hiked around the beautiful campus of the University of Alaska, and found a couple of fantastic microbreweries, one of which also displayed amazing paintings by a local artist. Then it was time to head farther south towards Denali National Park.
So this is Denali from just a little bit south of Fairbanks. On the highway, it's the Parks Highway, and then these are more in the Alaska range.
Believe it or not, finding potable water in Alaska was difficult in many places. After finally finding some, we located another free boondocking camp spot on I-Overlander just a few miles from the park entrance.
Here's our camp spot. Right there's our van between the highway and the river. A little bit north of Denali entrance. This is Denali on the other side of the river right here. A heck of a view. Wonderful day. And we're going into Denali tomorrow. And what kind of animal is that? Something with a weird net on its head. To look that up in the field manual.
Next time, before showing you Denali National Park, we'll give you an overview of our camper van and some of the modifications that we made. This is something that a lot of viewers have been asking for, so hopefully it will answer a few of your questions.